Hello everyone. Today's session we will discuss about nested if-else condition. How nested if-else condition it works means first it will check if statement. First it will check if statement. If statement is correct, then it will go for nested if-else. Nested if-else like child if-else statement. Okay. If this statement is correct, first if else statement is correct, then it will go for nested if else statement. Okay. If this condition is true, this condition is true means it will it will show output like it will show this output using echo. User as pseudo access. If first statement is wrong, if first statement is right, second statement is wrong. Like child, if statement is wrong, then it will go for child if child else statement, and it will print this message. Okay, and if first statement itself it is wrong means it will directly go for this else statement and it will print this message like this print this message and exit from loop. This how if else statement is work. Okay, I will explain this script. This is a real time script which we used in organizations, like for checking whether the user is exist in group or not. Okay, first what we are doing using read, we are taking input. Okay, like we're calling right what is enter your username, it will ask the input. Okay, in command prompt, then we need to provide username. Then then once we took output, then it is going for if statement. Okay, using id command, checking whether this user is present or not. Okay, if user is present, using echo, we are printing like user is exist. Okay, if user is exist, then we are going for child if statement and we are checking whether whatever the user we prompt, whether the whatever the user we inputted, right, we gave input, right, that user is present in this group or not. Okay, if that group is present, then we are checking one more condition, whether that user having sudo access or not. Okay, if that user have sudo access, it is printing the statement like user has sudo access. Okay, if this condition is false, like user is present in group but do not have sudo access, then it is printing like this statement. It is going for else statement and printing like user exists but do not have sudo access. Okay, and coming out from this loop, whether if it is filing from first condition itself, like the whatever the user we inputted, that user is not present in id, then first itself it is coming directly to this else statement. This else statement and is printing user does not exist in system and exit from loop. Okay, same I will show in server. See, if we if we execute id command, it will show. Okay, like see, I created user Uday. Okay, okay, that user have like user id 1001 and group id 1101 and group no yeah, user id 1001 and group id, okay, 1002 develops. It is a group which I created. After that I added this Uday user to dev apps group. How to check whether the user is present in that group or not? For command, yes, the users which present in group, all information it is stored in ECT is etc slash groups, groups file. Okay, this file we need to cat, we need to grep whether this whether in this group these develops whether it showed information related to all groups. In this all groups file we are searching whether this develops group is present or not. Okay, after that it's shown output, right? This develops to group having Uday user. Okay, like this we need to check whether the user is present in group or not. Then I am executing script now. My script is group.sh. It is asking what is it is asking, right? Like input, it is taking input like what is username. Okay, because using read command, using read command, like we wrote statement, right, need to enter a username, like. Okay, then we need to mention the username. See, Uday user is exist in group but do not have sudo access. Yeah, this is about nested if else statement. Thanks for joining.